So we have uploaded our bank statement in QuickBooks, and then we have matched the bank statement lines with our existing transactions that created no new entry, that just tentatively reconciled, and then we also recorded the missing items from the bank statement. Those entries were made from the bank statement lines, but they were recorded in QuickBooks and the balances were updated. So theoretically speaking, our bank statement reconciliation has been done, but in QuickBooks Online, this takes one additional steps, and that is actually very important. So we have to navigate to this tab here, reconcile, or you can alternatively go to settings and click on this reconcile. Either way, you will be coming to the same screen, that is here. Now here on this screen, the first question is which account do you want to reconcile? I would say Barclays, and then in my case the beginning balance is 0, whatever the last reconciliation, in our case we started from 0, there were no previous balances, so this is correct. But of course in the second and third month, the balance from the previous month will be coming here. Statement ending balance. Now for this, you should ideally open your physical bank statement that you have received, I mean the physical copy or digital copy that they send by email, and check what balance is written at the closing date. In our case, we can see here that the last balance in our Excel file was 8630, but I would recommend you to do this with the PDF, and there is one line mentioned in the header on the top, that balance on the opening date and balance on the closing date. So you should choose the closing date and balance from there. Now let's go back to QuickBooks, and here let us enter this balance, which is 8630, that is here, and then this date is 31st of January. Let's enter that. So once you have done this, you would say start reconciling, and system will take you to this screen. It is telling you that beginning balance was this, and then these were the payments, these were the deposits, this is your statement ending balance, and this is the balance that has already cleared in QuickBooks. Either you recorded that manually and then matched that, or maybe you recorded that directly from the bank statement. Whatever the case is, this is the cleared balance. So both of these two balances are properly reconciled and there is no difference. All you got to do is to click on finish now. Well, we will later on see that if there is a difference, how we would be resolving that. If you just like to see all the payments here, you can click here. All the deposits, you can click here, and you can just review accordingly. And then once you are done, you will click finish now. And if you don't want to finish, you will say save for later. You will do that when you will not be able to reconcile and you want to go back to your QuickBooks, resolve some issues and come back. For us, everything has been done correctly, so I will just click on finish now. You reconciled this account, so we will say view reconciliation report, or you can simply say done. Let's see the view reconciliation report. In this report here, these two lines deserve the special focus: statement ending balance 8630 and your QuickBooks Online register balance as this date is 8630. And you can see the movement, like we started from 0, and then there were payments of this amount and receipts of this amount, and the payments and receipts are also shown here line by line. You can just click on this and it will take you to a specific transaction. Now let us go back and let me show you another very interesting thing. So if I take you back to this screen where we have already recorded all the transactions, it was basically our bank ledger. Let me show that again from where we came to this screen, but first let me refresh this screen. I want to show you something. Keep your eyes here on this column. Let me refresh, and you can see that now the C icon has been changed to R, which means that now these transactions has actually been reconciled. Previously they were just tentatively reconciled, but now all these transactions mean that after these transactions, the balance that was appearing in our QuickBooks has also been reconciled with our bank statement, so there is no room for mistake in all these transactions. Well, of course, small mistakes like you recorded something as bank charges which was actually entertainment expense, something like that can happen, but all the expenses have been entered as expenses and all the income has been entered as income, and there is no missing line that is appearing in QuickBooks and not appearing in bank statement or vice versa. No mistake like that, the significant mistakes, nothing like that is present for all these transactions, and all of that has been reconciled. So I hope that was very interesting and meaningful. And finally, I would repeat again from where we come to this screen if you are not remembering that. So let's go to dashboard, and here you click on go to registers, go to Barclays, and you can see this screen from there. So I hope you have found reconciliation very easy and meaningful. Don't worry, we will be doing it again in the upcoming lectures.